Thor dropped his hammer down again in Maiden Mike's world. No, sorry. Captain America. Stay tuned. Another rockin' review coming up. Welcome back, my lovely brothers and sisters. Welcome to Maiden Mike's world again. Hope you guys are well. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all you members as we quickly approach 50,000 members strong. What? What do you mean? Dude, what am I paying you for? Dude, you're supposed to make me a big YouTube star. I'm paying you for this to be my promoter. Why are you telling me we only have 400 members? You're telling me, I'm thinking we're at 50,000. You're fired. Anyway, guys, just kidding. You know I don't care about those things. Anyway, again, hope all is well. You see what I got back here? My story that I always have to give is how I became connected with the character. Now, Captain America, obviously the comic book version, we all come in contact through the comic book. But this is the movie version. Now, probably one of the greatest scenes on screen in our industry, which we love, you know, superheroes and stuff like that, is the end of Endgame. When he picks up Thor's hammer and he's got the shield that's supposed to never break, and it's broken. Definitely one of the greatest scenes, I would have to say, in our comic book movie world. So, I had to have a Chris Evans statue. I got a smaller one from Gentle Giants and a Hot Toys one, but I needed a real one. One that, you know, represented the end game final scene. So when I saw this come up for pre-order, I was on the fence because it's Iron Studios. Now, Iron Studios does great work with their little stuff, but I had, if you see a way back video of mine, I had an issue with them. I thought they did their Captain America very cheaply, and the engineering wasn't done very well. So I actually sent it back. But I gave them a shot with Daredevil. They did great with Daredevil. A little bit flaws on the paint, but they still did great. So I was on the fence with this one, but I decided to do it. And what I loved about it, it was only 400 pieces, so I liked that small edition size. So I thought it was great. Doesn't have a real big imprint, so it's not going to clog up a lot of the space in the museum. So going back to the statue, I truly believe that there's 3 statues all of us collectors should have in your collection. Number 1 is Hulk versus Wolverine Sideshow. Everybody should have that in their collection. I don't care if it's worth nothing to you as resale, everybody should have that and always hold it. First time Wolverine introduced into comics, you got to keep that. You got to have that. That's why it's center row of my collection in Marvel. Number two, you have to get something with Christopher Reeve, Superman. He's the guy who started all this. I mean, that movie was the one that opened the doors for everything that we get to witness today. So, Sideshow is releasing a piece of Christopher Reeve, which I like. I mean, and I like what they're doing with it because they're releasing like 1 million of them. And that's okay, because that gives the opportunity for every collector to collect it. And I believe everyone should have that. I have the small 1/10 from Iron Studios. Everything that came out before that, I wasn't a real big fan. But I think Sideshow has really nailed it with this one. And I'm good with the high volume. That's fine. And number three is this scene in probably the greatest superhero movie of all time. I mean, yeah, you'd probably have to go Dark Knight and Endgame. I mean, pick a number, 1 or 2. So, I believe everyone should have a statue in their collection of that scene. And this is one of them. I already got the Superman on pre-order. And it's reasonably priced. But anyway, guys, enough of me talking. Whoa. Let me take a sip of my sponsor, Jack Daniels, or actually Grey Goose, sponsoring us here. Now, I'm just mocking some people, dude. I'm just having fun. That's all. Don't pay no attention. All right, guys, enough of me joking around, messing around. Let's dive in. Let's see what Iron Studios put together for us. And we'll tear it apart when I hear your messages, when I read your messages. Let's get in there. All right. All right, guys. There you go. Cool looking box, you know, showing you what's inside. No comic graphics or anything like that, or any kind of special graphics on the box. Real deal. Picture of the piece on the back. All right, let's dive in. Let's see what we got. There it goes, guys. There's all the stuff in the box. We got the base, we got the body, we got the sculpt, we got the double shields. And let's see how we're looking. Let's put it together. Let's put this bad boy together. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's dive in. Let's tear this bad boy apart. I got another little surprise for you today, man. I mean, I'm just popping up with everything. Before we get started, look at that! Underneath. Woohoo! Finally. All right. Head, portrait. Right in. I like it. I like it very much. It's good. The eyes look real. I mean, Iron Studios, like I said, I was a little on the fence with them. They're kind of a hit and miss when they go big. I love the eyes. I mean, the eyes are really done well. I like the idea. He's got some blood, dirt on him. He's dirty. They did pretty good. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, right? Straight on. All right. Oh, man, this is so much better. Wow. Digging this. Thank you, whoever sent it to me. Appreciate it. All right, let's get the back of the head scratched up. Looking good. Hairline looking good. Oh, speaking of hair, guys, sorry about my hair this morning. I know it's usually a mess, but I actually had to go somewhere last night, so I did actually clean it up. So it still has like gel and junk in it, and it looks, I don't like looking normal. Just messing with you guys. I feel like I had a rough night last night, so I feel like I need a lot of joking going on this morning. All right. I think he looks great, guys. I think he looks great. Okay. Let's go to one arm. Now this comes with a full shield and the crack shield. I mean, I don't know why anyone that owns this piece would display it without the crack shield. I got no interest in it. This will be the only shield unless this breaks in some sort of way. This will always be displayed like this. It's made of, obviously, plastic. This one is done pretty well. The one from like 5 years ago that I returned, that one was done really, really cheap. I mean, I was so disappointed in Iron Studios for that. And I have one problem with this statue. I think it looks great, but I do have one, and we're going to get to that. Okay, chest expanded wide, looks great. All the dirt on him. The belt got some rust and damage on it. I don't know how movie accurate it is because I don't remember all the details on his belt, but the uniform looks really good. Looks just like it. All right, here's my problem, guys. This is the one that these guys basically struck out again on it. Am I returning this piece? Absolutely not. Do I love it? Yes. It's the one that's, I mean, I saw the Queen Studios, I believe it was Queen Studios, at Comic-Con. That was the half scale of him, and that was phenomenal, but I just got no space for it. There's nothing I can do. So this was the best option, and I think it's a great option. But here's my problem, okay, guys? The same thing. They did the same thing on the last piece Iron Studios did. This hammer is plastic. It's garbage. And his hand is garbage too. My only flaw of this piece. Can you notice it? No. But this thing is something you buy in, you know, in a kid's toy store somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't have any weight to it. It's really cheap. The reason why I'm not taking them out is because I got that hammer stuck in there perfectly. And the hammer's connected to the hand. So the hand and the hammer, you can tell, are kind of done cheaply. Let's get in there. And Iron Studios, strike for you, because this is a pretty pricey piece. And the only reason why I went in on the price is because I saw the 400 piece 400 pieces were only available. So that's the reason why I dove in and paid the steep price for it. I want to say on Sideshow's website, It was like $1,000. But again, the 400 pieces sold me. The hammer, again, is garbage. But all right, let's get on with the rest of the badass piece. Okay, legs, clothing, done really well. There's no mixed meteor stuff on this. Okay, let's look at his booty. I mean, Captain America doesn't have much booty in the movie anyway. So, okay, let's get down to the boots. Looking good, looking good. There is some dust in there that I'll clean out. Boots are done good. I like it. It's a very simplified piece. I mean, it's the pose and it's the movie. I mean, you know, I like I said, I really do believe that everyone should have something like this in their collection. And I thought this was the best one out there. Base is pretty simplified. Trying to resemble the scene. Busted up rock and everything. I like that they put the A on there. I'm assuming their Iron Studios is probably going to go with some other characters. I may follow it all. Depends on what they put in there. If they throw, you know, an Iron Man one and a Hulk. We'll see. We'll see. But I thought this was the best scene out of that movie. Rock's pretty good. Weight is good. Damn, all these years, I haven't been using this Lazy Susan. I've been being lazy. And wow, this is easy, man. I could do this all day now. You guys may get a longer video of me talking than you're used to. All right, guys, that's it, man. Always great touching base with you. Please be safe until the next video. Stay strong. Peace, my brothers and sisters.